Hello and welcome back to our channel. My name is Steph and I'm here for another unboxing. If I sound a bit nasally, it is because I am just getting over a cold, so I apologize. But anyways, I am here to unbox a Shinwoo Baby Ghost Bear Lovesick Lab blind box. I don't know which figurine I have in my hand here, but I will send it on over to Cami for some of the lore behind this series, checking out the lineup, and then after we check out the lineup, you guys will come back to me for the unboxing. So take it away, Cami.
Thanks, Steph. Dr. Ghost Bear runs the Lovesick lab with his assistant, Love Meter, according to official lore. He studies love and the broken heart. The conclusions of his research show that he himself cannot predict the intensity of love. In this fictional lab, there appears to be a Frankenstein monster created by Dr. Ghost Bear in his quote-unquote perfect creation. Dr. Ghost Bear has not yet found the answer to what love is, but he has his hypotheses and continues his experiments in search of answers to this complex question. Jumping right into today's lineup, the Lovesick Lab series features 12 regular designs, a small hidden design, and a super hidden design. There is a 1 in 12 chance to pull a regular design, and similar to the Ghost Bear Diner series, there is a 1 in 120 chance to pull the small hidden design, and a 1 in 240 chance to pull the super hidden design. Let's talk stats. Our first regular design option is titled Lovesick. The design features a zombified and disheveled looking ghost bear with some kind of liquid oozing from his head. According to the official lore, this ghost bear drank something in the lab after clearly not reading the lab safety manual or following OSHA guidelines. He felt sleepy and started to dream about love and why it makes him feel the desire to both control and doubt everything around him. The next design we could pull today is titled Dr. Ghost Bear and features our ghost bear wearing his safety goggles with an oversized lab coat and holding a bubbling test tube in his hand. At least Dr. Ghost Bear seems to skim the safety manual for suggestions. I guess he should have done that at the bare minimum, considering he runs the entire lab. No pun intended. Frankenstein is Dr. Ghost Bear's prized creation according to the Lovesick Lab lore. This design features the ghost bear with stitches and screws holding him together, much like its namesake. Despite being engineered for love in its most perfect essence, Frankenstein still experiences loneliness and despair. This perfect monster serves to remind us that nothing is ever truly perfect. The next design is titled 3-Step Potion and depicts 3 different little bears in 3 different jars, all stacked on top of one another. This potion figurine represents 3 different emotions that Dr. Ghost Bear sought to study in the context of a broken heart. These 3 bears in their jars represent sorrow, anger, and calm. The next design is titled Farewell and appears to be another one of Dr. Ghost Bear's interesting, potentially unethical experiments. The figurine depicts the ghost bear as some sort of container or piece of lab equipment with a wire connecting his 2 ears. Based on the title of this figurine, I'm going to say it's a fairly unethical experiment to run. Where did Dr. Ghost Bear get his PhD anyway? The next design has quite a cynical name, called Love is Poison. Who hurt you, Dr. Ghost Bear? Who hurt you? The design appears to be some kind of translucent purple poison bottle connected to a teal-colored ghost bear via some kind of tube. The official lore seems to imply that love requires a delicate balance in order to be healthy, which is pretty deep. But then again, the concept of this entire series is fairly deep. Our next design appears to be the name of some sort of chemical. It's a picture of a heart and a subscript 2 next to it. That's the title. The lore is translated from another language, and some of the phrases and idioms don't translate to English as eloquently, so I'm going to try my best to interpret it here. In the figurine itself, there is a ghost bear with a gas mask. He's hugging a tank full of some sort of love chemical that Dr. Ghost Bear has likely derived. If the translated lore seems to imply that this ghost bear is dependent on the love chemical and cannot be without it, without experiencing significant withdrawals. It seems as though this ghost bear cannot bear to be alone. Sorry, bad pun. In all seriousness, this figurine design is incredibly creative, just like nearly every aspect of this series. The next regular figure in this series is titled Love Hazard and shows a ghost bear covered in some kind of purple goo popping out of a hazmat barrel. I'm starting to think that Dr. Ghost Bear might not have a PhD at all at this point. The figurine's lore seems to imply that love can be hazardous and contain things to trap or harm us if we are not careful in our handling of them, much like the waste coming out of the lab. Up next, we have Dr. Ghost Bear's assistant, Love Meter. This figurine shows that maybe only one worker is paying attention to rules, and it's not the doctor. This ghost bear is wearing actual safety goggles and appears to be in a well-fitting rubber safety suit. He's holding a heart-shaped meter in front of him, making this figurine pretty easy to explain. The design for the next figurine, titled Love Lab, shows a purple bear and a green bear in two separate petri dishes set up like bacterial cultures. According to the official lore, it appears that this ghost bear donated his broken-hearted self as a specimen for the doctor to study. This ghost bear is looking to avoid future hurt by trying to solve what breaks a heart. In Case of Love is the next regular style figurine in the lineup. If I'm being honest, this one looks like it could be a secret based on its design. The design features a ghost bear in a heart-shaped glass case with the words, "In case of love, break glass." This design looks like those emergency boxes that are affixed to the wall where you break the glass to pull the fire alarm or grab a fire extinguisher or an axe, which is pretty cool as a concept here. The official lore roughly translates to the idea that if you're too afraid to get hurt by love, by freeing the ghost bear in this box, he can experience and express love for you, so that he can also experience loss for you if it all goes wrong. Alternatively, the lore could also translate to the idea that if you're so numb and unable to love, this little bear can help get you there. I like both translations, if accurate. The next and final regular design is called Love Starved, and features a ghost bear trapped in a flask trying to get a drop of some sort of purple liquid in a dropperette. Based on the name alone, it appears as though Dr. Ghost Bear is starving this bear of love, and the poor bear is just trying to get a drop. The small hidden figurine design is called Isolated Patient and shows a ghost bear suspended in a glass tube filled with a blue liquid. This one kind of looks like those horror movies where the main character goes into the abandoned lab and finds aliens being preserved in glass cases like this one. Not to spoil those movies or anything, but usually one of the enclosures is broken, indicating an alien somehow woke up and escaped, which does not bode well for the protagonist. I can only assume Dr. Ghost Bear was inspired by this concept based on past experimental design decisions he's made throughout the series. According to official lore, though, this ghost bear intentionally isolated himself this way because he'd been hurt by love so immensely that he can no longer experience it. He would rather be isolated and studied than face the memories and pain associated with love. Finally, the super hidden design, Love Explorer, showcases a ghost bear in some sort of spacesuit or protective bubble outfit. The official lore states that this ghost bear is looking for an understanding of love. He's trying to be brave despite the fear of being hurt because he wants to experience everything. Though the artist brings up some very poignant perspectives on love, we may never truly understand it in its complexity. We can only speculate and experience it for ourselves. Is it something we need to understand like a scientific theory? Or is it okay to just let it flow? Now that I'm in my feelings about this series, let's pick out some favorites. Steph would really like to see either 3-Step Potion or In Case of Love in this unboxing, and I would have to agree with her here. Though there are so many great designs in this series, each with such philosophical meaning, I think we would really like to see those two the most. But we definitely wouldn't be upset pulling a hidden style here as well. Now that I've given you all something to keep you up at night for the foreseeable future, let's get back to Steph with the unboxing.
Thank you, Cammie. Let's get into it. Alright, so I'm just going to... Uh-oh, what are you doing? More blind boxes falling. and Miss Cammy is here to put her tail in our business. She just had a vet visit yesterday, so she's a little bit clingy because she does not like the vet, I know. So she's been by my side for the past 24 hours. But anyway, without the wrapping, here is the box. We have the ghost bear on the front, one of the designs titled Lovesick, and it is shiny. The image of the ghost bear here is a little bit raised, and so is the Lovesick lab and the baby ghost bear. And if you see me shining the box like this, you can tell there is some glittering, well, not glittering, there's some glistening effect on the letters. Very nice box, very nice box. And this is a Finding Unicorn IP. And this is our lineup, which you already went over with Miss Cammy. So without further ado, let's get into this box. Oh, perfect. Okay. Now, Finding Unicorn does this fun little thing where the card is attached to the figure, so I'm going to try my best to not look at the card. But okay, I think we're good. Oh, there's the card. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here real quick so nobody sees it. Oh, that was just the weight. I love the bag. This bag is really nice. So we have Shinwoo Baby Ghost Bear Lovesick Lab, now loading. We have this little x-ray of the ghost bear on the front. Looks like we've got a heart rate. That's so cute. This is a very nice bag. I like this a lot. But we're gonna rip it anyway. So, are we ready to find out who I have in my hands here? 1, 2, 3. Oh my goodness, so cute. So cute. So I have in my hand here, who do I have? I have in my hand here Frankenstein. We've got the little ghost bear who is very shiny on the body, and he's wearing a little purple hat that's a matte finish. We've got the shiny detail in the eyes and the mouth. And then there's like a little blue heart. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a little blue shiny heart. Oh, you can see me. Ew, gross. And there's like a little sewn on patch. It looks like he's got some screws in his ears here and some teeth coming out of the hat. Very cute. I love the colors. Very simple colors. Cool colors. Oh, does it come with a stand? It's got like a hole in its butt. Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, do we not have a stand? I guess we don't have a stand. I don't know why there's a hole in his butt. That's fun. Okay. Oh, I see. So the card that I thought was the card is not actually the card. It's just a little fun series card. Oh, it's by Fun. Yeah, hello, Cammy. Hi, baby. I know, you're here to have some fun. All right, I like this figure. This figure's really cute. And here is the card. We have Frankenstein, Lovesick Lab. Looks like it's in like an isolation room. Like this looks like one of those like ID cards that scan you into like secure facilities or whatnot. Yeah, access all areas. And there's the back here, but the front is really where the design is. This is a very, very cute design. I'm not mad at Frankenstein. Is it my favorite? No, it's kind of simple, kind of basic, but very cute still, and very good quality design as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and as always, I will see you next time.